And don't stagnate your possibilities by satisfying yourself. Move up.
So I'm in my studio with Danny and Andrew today, and we're working on a really fun shoot. And Danny's someone I want you to meet, and I also want to know a little bit more about what makes him tick and why he's doing what he does. So let's have a little chat. So Danny, can you just say a little bit about like what you're doing? You know,
Totally.
What you're doing and what essentially your art and your medium is.
Yeah, so my medium is a bad animator. My claim to fame has been me drawing these crudely, overly simple, dumb animations and putting them out on Instagram and Facebook. And, you know, friends have been tagging their friends in mostly is what is oversimplified, short form comedy, jokes, an oversimplified look on what society is. Since then, I've kind of like started, you know, striking some chords emotionally with people, which is really cool to see. My first big one was after the Las Vegas shooting.
Yeah.
And it was this blue character talking about how, you know, he heard you were sad due to a recent unfortunate thing that happened. And he was there to kind of remind everybody how much good there actually is in the world, despite the news pushing all the bad all the time. A lot of news in my animations. But you know, this narrative that the world is bad, and you only report on the bad stuff and the negative stuff. This guy, this little blue character, was kind of reminding you that, you know, the smells of bakeries and smiling babies, and there's so much good in the world, and sometimes you need to be reminded of that. And that was shared millions of times, and that was my first peer into seeing, like, you know, people are hungry for positive material.
Yeah.
And there's not enough out there at all. There's plenty of dumb and funny material, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, what's making people feel good? What's making people feel at all? And I kind of inadvertently stumbled upon this this mission of making people feel happy. Something that at the end of the day, anybody could draw, a kindergartner could draw it. But as long as the message is there, as long as the story is there, as long as the correct narrative is there, it'll speak to people in crazy ways. At the end of the day, that video was a blue blob.
Yeah.
You know, you saw it. It was just like a blue blob. But what he was saying really got into the fiber of people, and they really clicked with it. Mainly, I'm on Instagram at CoolManCoffeeDan, on Facebook, Danny Casal, YouTube the same, you know.
Cool. So we'll link you below, of course.
Yes. Thank you, Shantell.
Awesome.
This is going to be a really cool piece.
Cool.
You're excited to see how it turns out, right?
Totally.
'Cause we've just been staring at blank spaces with no characters.
And I was saying, I love how I can see you, but you see the characters already, and I can't see them. But
Right.
you know, your imagination has them already walking around my studio.
Yeah.
So in a way, they're already here.
Right.
Which is kind of fun.
That's cool to hear. Yeah. Well, thank you.
Cool. Thank you, Danny.
Totally.
And Andrew, I hear you're an artist.
I'm an artist, I'm an animator, make videos, make fun, dumb stuff.
Cool, okay. Fun, dumb stuff.
Fun, dumb stuff.
With,
That's what I
with
love.
a positive message?
Yeah, you
Ish.
know.
Get in there.
You know, I'm collaborating with Danny, he's making me more of a positive person.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad he's rubbing off on you.
He's inspiring my life.
Cool. Thank you. So I'm at the 3.Dash Just Peace Summit 2018, and the weather outside sucks. It's kind of snowing, really high winds. And I came to this last year actually, where I did some live drawing, and this year I'm going to do some live drawing but also do music, and I'll find someone that can kind of tell you a little bit more about what actually the Just Peace Summit is and what 3.Dash is, because it's quite cool. I found Chumba, and Chumba knows more than me, so she's going to explain a little bit about why we're here and what it is.
Hi everybody, my name is Chamba and this is the 3.Dash Just Peace Summit. The 3.Dash Summit brings together some of the world's youngest innovators that are taking care of some of the social issues that we have. So we bring together global teen leaders from across the world that are working in issue areas such as health, education, food access, water crisis, environmental crisis, and basically everyone has found some kind of solution to tackle a world issue, and they're putting it out there in the world so that we can create a better planet for all of us. So the summit commences today. We're here for 1 week in New York City, and we'll basically be sharing ideas and just finding ways that we can all empower each other to push out our creative flow for the better of the world.
So let's kick off Summit with a few really important questions. Who are you, and are you you? Please welcome artist Shantell Martin.
Thank you. So, a question that you just heard, the question that I'm obsessed with, is this question of who are you? Who are you? And before I start, I'm going to ask you this question. So I just want you to think about this. If I were to ask you, who are you? And you were to answer without saying where you're from or what you do in life, how would you answer? So Moment, they make these lenses that go on your phone. So I've got my Note 8 here, and there's kind of like a competition where some filmmakers or creative make a video, and there's also I think there's 10 artists altogether, 10 filmmakers, and then there's an 11th place for one of you. So the video that I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of turn the lens outward in a way, and I want to follow two friends, so Timothy and Sue Gwen, and I want to follow and find out, a little bit about that moment of creation, that moment when you create something that is uniquely yours, that is uniquely different, that is uniquely magical. And I think both Timothy and Sue Gwen kind of have that unique voice with them.
Hi, I'm Timothy Goodman, and I'm a designer and artist based in New York City, and I'm trying to put my work and my voice in the world as much as possible.
So tonight, our commercial is debuting at the Oscars for Samsung. And we both look really cool in it.
We look pretty cool in it.
We look pretty cool, and my mom is like gonna cry. My aunt's gonna call me. She's gonna love it. It's like, the biggest thing I've done in my career so far, so.
I'm excited to be on TV.
I am too!
It's gonna be the first time I watch the Oscars.
Yeah, same. And this is a big night. Like millions of people watching, that's fine. Right? I'm obsessed.
Cool. So thanks very much. Subscribe, keep watching, and also keep drawing, keep creating, keep making, keep finding that thing inside of you that is uniquely you, which is your voice. And that's the thing that, over time you can extract, and over time it's going to look and feel and sound like you as a creative person out there making stuff in the world.